Exodus 23, Justice, Mercy, and the Promise of the Land. Audio Bible, the best narration. In this episode, God will further expand his instructions, revealing principles of social justice, responsibility, and mercy in the daily life of the people. Like this video and subscribe to the channel to support this project. You shall not spread false reports, nor shall you join hands with the wicked to be a malicious witness. You shall not follow the crowd in doing evil, nor shall you pervert justice in a lawsuit by siding with the crowd. You shall not show partiality even to a poor man in his lawsuit. If you come across your enemy's ox or donkey going astray, you shall surely return it to him. If you see the donkey of someone who hates you lying under its burden, you shall not leave it there. You shall surely help him with it. You shall not pervert the justice due to the poor in his lawsuit. Keep far from a false charge, and do not kill the innocent or the righteous, for I will not justify the wicked. You shall not take a bribe, for a bribe blinds the discerning and twists the words of the righteous. You shall not oppress a foreigner, for you know the heart of a foreigner, since you were foreigners in the land of Egypt. For 6 years you shall sow your land and gather its produce, but in the 7th year you shall let it rest and lie fallow, so that the poor of your people may eat, and what they leave, the wild animals may eat. 6 days you shall do your work, but on the 7th day you shall rest, so that your ox and your donkey may rest, and the son of your female servant and the foreigner may be refreshed. Be careful to do everything I have said to you. Do not invoke the names of other gods. They shall not be heard on your lips. 3 times a year you shall keep a feast to me. You shall observe the feast of unleavened bread. For 7 days you shall eat unleavened bread as I commanded you, at the appointed time, for in it you came out of Egypt. You shall also observe the feast of harvest, the first fruits of your labor, and the feast of ingathering at the end of the year, when you gather in your produce. 3 times a year all your males shall appear before the Lord God. You shall not offer the blood of my sacrifice with anything leavened, nor shall the fat of my feast remain until the morning. You shall bring the best of the first fruits of your land into the house of the Lord your God. You shall not boil a young goat in its mother's milk. Behold, I send an angel before you to guard you on the way, and to bring you to the place I have prepared. Pay attention to him and obey his voice. Do not provoke him, for he will not pardon your transgressions, for my name is in him. But if you listen carefully to his voice and do all that I say, I will be an enemy to your enemies and an adversary to your adversaries. My angel will go ahead of you and bring you to the Amorites, Hittites, Perizzites, Canaanites, Hivites, and Jebusites, and I will cut them off. You shall not bow down to their gods or serve them, nor do as they do, but you shall utterly overthrow them and break their sacred pillars to pieces. You shall serve the Lord your God, and he will bless your bread and your water, and I will take sickness away from among you. No woman shall miscarry or be barren in your land. I will fulfill the number of your days. I will send my terror before you, and will throw into confusion all the people against whom you come, and I will make all your enemies turn their backs to you. I will send hornets ahead of you, which shall drive out the Hivites, Canaanites, and Hittites from before you. But I will not drive them out in 1 year, lest the land become desolate and wild animals multiply against you. Little by little I will drive them out from before you, until you have increased and possessed the land. I will set your borders from the Red Sea to the Sea of the Philistines, and from the desert to the river, for I will deliver the inhabitants of the land into your hand, and you shall drive them out before you. You shall make no covenant with them, or with their gods. They shall not dwell in your land, lest they make you sin against me, for if you serve their gods, it will surely be a snare to you. Exodus chapter 23 reveals God's heart for justice, compassion, and collective responsibility. These instructions are not just commands, but practical guidance for a just society where Even foreigners, animals, and the land are granted dignity and rest. The promise of an angel to lead the way and bring victory over enemies offers security, but it also demands faithfulness and obedience. God is not only guiding his people to the promised land, he is shaping the character of a holy and righteous nation. If this message touched your heart, like the video, comment what impacted you most in this episode, and subscribe to the channel to keep following this sacred journey. In the next episode, God calls Moses and the elders to ascend the mountain where a covenant will be sealed with blood and the glory of the Lord will appear like a consuming fire.